video you clicked on for the Armored 57 Puppet Esis Special Edition. But not just Esis, we have the Armored Puppet 57 Ground Armor, Manhunter, which I don't understand why it's called Manhunter. Apparently there may be two different factions between them and things that are in like a mecha suit like him and the ARF hostels. I'm not sure. I don't care. I just like it. It's a big ass turtle. So let's get this out of the way. And yes, I already opened his package to have the little turtles on the desk. We have a Chinese box turtle, an alligator snapper, and an African spurred tortoise, if I believe so. Yeah, I think that's what these three are. I just want to get them out and on the desk, that way we had those turtles. But we have this Esis Special Edition. Unfortunately, it's not the Esis that comes with the throne. But we will be getting her. Box is kind of ripped. Esis Special Edition. I didn't realize this was the Special Edition Esis. I thought it was the Esis that had the throne. But apparently, the regular Esis comes with the throne and the Special Edition doesn't. But we will get the other Esis as well, just to get it done. But yeah, so let's look inside of the box. So let's put the box. And yet again, this box is damaged like every other freaking box I get. Okay, let's. Esis Special Edition. Apparently it's a different color from what we're used to. Let's look at the silhouette. So it's to be the same silhouette as Yui, Kairi, whatever, the geisha, and Oni. So it's the same silhouette. We won't go over articulation. We'll go over articulation after she's fully put together, though. Get the coffin. How to transform him into the Sphinx. You remove the head, you put it that way. This, that, and the other. And look, it actually tells us how to put the base together when... I don't remember who it was. I think it was Jin that came with the base, and it didn't give us the goddamn instructions. But hey, now we have instructions how to do the base if they give us a base. And you who's what's it? You get this nice gray color like usual. See the white for the base. More gray. White for the base. You get the gold. Nice gold color as an axe. I can't remember that name of that. A staff. I can't remember the Egyptian name for that. It's a curved sword. I can't remember what it's called. More gold, more black. And this is for someone, I don't know who. It looks like it's for the coffin, but that looks like Sobek's body, because you can combine the coffin with Sobek, which we will do later on. Get blue and white. I'm waiting for Sobek to come in. And then you get this lovely thing you can equip to Esis's back. That's green, blue and gold. You get red, you get a cord, and you get a head. And then the same hands as we've seen in previous kits. So this is going to be an interesting build. So we won't go over the silhouette because we've seen the silhouette 3 to 4 different times. And then we get whatever this is. So we'll be back once she is built and he is built. We will get the special edition, so we'll have 2 irises and a second coffin sphinx type thing with 2 Sobeks, 1 Sobek to keep as Sobek, and then a coffin and Sobek to combine. I'll put the image up right over here. Now you guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, we'll be back when this is all put together. All done. We have all of our nice little weapons here. You got, I can't remember the hell that's called. You get a staff with 2 daggers on it, which I don't understand why you put the daggers on it, but hey, something. Get that one. Get an axe, and I guess a whip. Then you have an accessory to go on her back to change out this accessory, which I really don't care for her back piece, so we'll just take off anyways. And of course, that got stuck in there. Whatever. But here she is. Her shoulder light's popping off on me. But all in all, she is a cool kit. She's really gold. Get the gray, the red, the gold. Same hands as the others. Articulation wise, the same. I'm trying to figure out how to get that piece out now. Whatever, I'll just leave it in her back. You get the same hands and everything. She's sturdy, which is cool. You say it like that. So there was one thing in here. As I said, you need Sobek for this. You get that, you combine him and Sobek together to get that, so you get extra little pieces for that, which is really cool. And this is everything you have left over from the silhouette, which we've seen so many times. But here comes the fun part. Getting him into his coffin, well, out of his coffin form. I don't know if this is supposed to lock down. And of course, that piece goes flying. Everything's prick. And you get that back on, like so. I think it locks down with the cross piece. I'm not 100% sure. I believe it does. Give me a quick sec. Okay, so I'm supposed to unlock this, pull that down. That's supposed to look like so. Same thing on that side. I'm trying to figure out how to get this part back together. You bring this piece down and you're supposed to take this little blade and pop it in. That becomes the tail. And I guess all this shifts that way. You lock all that back in place. His front arms, he's supposed to go like that. Bring that down. That front paw is supposed to come all the way forward, like so. Same thing with this one, like so. I don't know if you're supposed to. It doesn't say you can bring this down any further, that shoulder, but yeah. And then the sad part is you're supposed to be able to spread this open and lock the cross piece in the back. Hey, you're not supposed to do that. Down. But mine's not doing it, and I really don't want to mess with it that much and break it. What the hell? Great. Oh, it's upside down, that's why. You get your ass back on there. But you're supposed to be able to do that and pull these two pieces out and lock them underneath that cross piece. But for some reason, it won't do it with mine. My two pieces keep on pulling off. So I'm not gonna keep on trying. Get his back legs angled right. Yeah, because this is supposed to lock down into those side pieces to get the Sphinx, I guess. And for some reason, ooh, crap, that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, I'll be right back. And there they are. I had disassemble them and reassemble them. There's some pieces that were backwards, so be careful with that. Other little nice thing you get with all this is this weird ass freaking bird. Don't ask me, I don't know. It's supposed to be on her back. I just know it's a bird. But you can take the wings off this one and put on this thing and put on her back, but But we have the Sphinx or the coffin in whatever form this is. I'm not sure what to call it. I don't know if it's a Sphinx or a coffin dog or whatever. But you can. I really don't want to do it. It's annoying. Take his head off, and we finally got that piece actually taken care of. Take his head off. Take her apart right here. Gotta raise the staff up a little bit. And pop on. And you can do whatever the hell that is. Like a centaur sphinx? I guess you'll call it. I don't know. It's interesting. Very interesting. It's a cool concept, to be honest. But to be frank, I don't care about it. So, get Cough back together, I guess. I don't know his name. It doesn't say a name for him. Get his ass back together. Come on. Head like so. Get his legs down. the correct way. Try and get his head to look a certain way. I'll put it like so. Get his legs touching the ground. Grab her. That falls off as usual. I need to get that piece off somehow. This plugs into her butt, which I find very weird. And let's get her legs back to the way I had them. Put her staff that way. I had her perfectly sitting on here, now I screwed up. It's taking me a minute to get her back up. That butt piece doesn't want to work with me now. Yeah, come on. Okay. There's that. There's that. Get her head looking the other way. Come on. No, you need to stay on him. There we go. And there we have Esis and Jeff. I'm just gonna call him Jeff. I don't know what the hell his name is. It doesn't say in the instructions. Nothing. But what you have extra is the pieces from Silhouette, her other hands, all of her little goody weapons. But yeah, so let's get all this out of the way and get her back with the rest of the family. Hey, would you stop? I'd like you to sit on your weird ass wherever he is, Jeff. Well, of course, you won't be a pain. And there goes pieces. You really are being a pain. And there is the team so far. You got Yui, Jen, Mijin, Kaigua, Kyrie, Geisha, whatever, Kaigrio, Oni Flame, Shadow Wolf, and there are fossils in the back. And now we have Iris and Jeff. And Rex, why are you looking up like that? There you go. Well, the team's actually come together quite nicely. And I'm actually digging these little guys. We got a few more to collect and put together and build. And you know who's next. They're right here, sitting in front. The Tuta ground armor, which I'm excited to get and put together. But that's for next video. For this video is over. And this is your web sling and Venom. Remember, hit that thumbs up, subscribe button, and bell icon, and stay tuned with videos, because you just seen the number 57 armored puppet, Iris, and Jeff. And next is the number 57 armored puppet ground unit. Or number 57 Manhunter ground armor. It's still armored puppet. Just Manhunter. Manhunter ground armor. We'll be back. Stay continued.